Kobolds, and tonight we are playing The Age of Worms. But before I let Patrick take it away, please check out our doobly-doo down below for our Extra Life link, as well as the Heroes Wanted collective of shows and the Discord. But without further ado, take it away, Patrick.
Thank you, Stephanie. Welcome, everyone, back into the Whispering Cairn. I will be the game master for the session, playing all of the NPCs that will die, might die, and should die. Joining me tonight are...
Hi, I'm Ian. I'll be playing Seymour Sunkiss, local editor of the paper, and today's top story, local adventurers beat out big city grave robbers to the punch. But first, today's market numbers with Greypaw. Greypaw?
I don't know many numbers, but I am Brendan and I'll be playing Greypaw, the human fighter barbarian boy who is rolling really hot. Just incredibly hot.
All those fives.
Natural 20s, straight through.
Yeah, it's just nothing but crits all day long. It's fantastic. Hi, everyone. My name's Chris. I'll be playing Maximilian T. Justice, Dragonborn Paladin. And I have nothing funny to say right now. Sorry.
I have a question for Maximilian T. Justice. What does the T stand for?
Obviously.
Are you sure it's not Terrible Justice?
My sources say Templeton.
I like it. Hi, everyone. My name is Tara, and I should be playing Chirrup, the Kenku Bard.
Hello, I'm Nabil. I'll be playing as Tabaxi Rogue, named Haboob of Red Sands. And I take pride on how I take my kills. How I like them bleeding all over the floor.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Lauren. I'm playing Dr. Badmay Eisen, the tiefling artificer, who is still saving up for that alchemist kit.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm playing Molly Goldman, cleric, socialist, and really excited to get the new printer in so we can print more pamphlets.
Oh, Greypaw says we can't put the new printer in. He needs to have a boxing ring there.
No. See, what we discussed last time is he would have a boxing ring at our old place in town, provided he teaches the local orphans how to box.
I don't remember agreeing to this.
Honestly, you two, it is very simple. The press weighs how much?
16 tons, I think, when finished.
And how do you plan to get it into the basement?
Piece by piece.
And who do you plan on actually performing that task?
The 3 pressmen. And there'll be 3 guys that have been following us at a distance, kind of wave, then run off. I took the Noble Knight background again. I got helpers.
God damn it.
Yeah, they're only workers in the shop, though. They are never going to be coming on the adventure. But also happening last session, Haboob of Red Sands and Chirrup were granted membership into the Shadow Thieves Guild by Montaran. Maximilian was given the deed to the old Fant mine house and was told by the Cicada, the overseer, that explorers from Waterdeep had been investigating the location of an old cairn near the home. You visited your decrepit building that you now own and set about coming up with plans to renovate and restore with a dwarven carpenter. And you then headed to the Whispering Cairn, this long-forgotten, hopefully treasure-filled cairn that you beat the Waterdavian explorers to. Inside, you found a broken arcane device and a mural showing a room with lit lanterns at the end of hallways. You met 3 wolves that had turned this place into a den. They attacked you, and after you dispatched them in the lair, you found a large indigo lantern, which last session we said you'd filled with oil, but in fact you found you can fit a torch inside it, so you've lit it by putting a torch inside. An elven armband, and a broken marble finger. Making your way through a wall of cobwebs, where you could see a flickering green light beyond, you entered the room that was seemingly depicted in the mural itself, but you found that at the end of these hallways, only the one lantern was currently lit, and that was the green one, though it did match the indigo one you found outside. In the center of this room is a large sarcophagus on a platform which is shaped like an arrow. There is a bas-relief of a very tall 7-foot humanoid lying atop the lid of this sarcophagus as well. And the room itself, in the center, is a massive domed roof that has different types of either mica or crystals in it. So the green light is sort of flickering over, and it almost gives the sense of being underwater. Radiating out, there are these 7 tunnels. And each tunnel, the roof of it is about 10 feet long. And then at the end, in the alcove, the ceiling extends up again. And hanging from chains on each of those end units are lanterns, which hang down about 5 feet above the ground at the end of each of these passageways. Dr. Eisen and Haboob went down the passageway with the blue lantern in it, where Eisen found a skeleton that had clearly fallen from a height, as some of the bones were crushed. And so Haboob has climbed up the chain, where they have found a passage actually at the top of this chain. On the floor underneath the lantern, you've seen there is like a round decorative section. In the center of the chamber, Maximilian and Chirrup are still around the sarcophagus, and Seymour had taken his bullseye lantern and begun to head down the hallway towards where you can see there is an unlit orange lantern, as that is the direction the tip of the sarcophagus appears to be pointing towards. And that is where we pick up, with all of you in this main chamber exploring. So who is doing what?
So Haboob was going to. Haboob does see the opening, right? When he gets to the top?
Yes, you have climbed up the top of this chain, and poking your head through, you can see that a passageway continues onwards, but you cannot see the end of it from your dark vision.
While he's checking that out, can we just do a quick check to make sure there are no other tunnels on the other alcoves? Just shine the light up to the top of the chain and see in each one.
You can. So I have just moved Haboob and Stephanie with the camera into the other passageway. Can you guys see?
I can.
Yes, sir.
All right. So Haboob, you find yourself in this narrow, top of the alcove. There's a 10-foot wide stone passageway continuing on in front of you, but your vision just catches darkness as you look forward.
All right, so I relay that info to Eisen and everyone else who is within hearing distance. Distance seems to go on further than my vision seems to.
I have an option for that, actually. If you would return, I can mock up something here and potentially illuminate the situation.
Well, he has dark vision. It just goes beyond his dark vision.
I know.
Oh, you got something else? Okay.
He's gonna light up a rock or something.
It's got a drift globe or something like that.
Can you light up my tail? That would be cool.
I am going to construct a light ball about the size of my fist. Basically, I'm going to create a glow stick in a ball.
Okay.
That's cool. Sorry.
So it'll only do a 5-foot radius of dim light with 5 feet of bright light, so 10-foot light radius. The whole idea is you just roll it down the passageway.
How fragile is it?
You tap it on. I'm not sure how fragile it is. It's a tiny object, so it's probably fairly fragile. You're not going to want to chuck it. My suggestion is you climb up and you literally just, roll it across as far as you can, and when it hits something, it'll probably break, but you'll know roughly how far it goes.
Okay, so from the hole, I'm going to say toss it up here to me. Or do you want me to come? Sorry. Do you want Habub to come down to retrieve it?
Yes, please. It's somewhat fragile. Just roll it down the passageway and see what you see. Okay. You just tap it once and it's on.
I comply. So Habub goes down, again the chain, rope thing, and picks up the light bulb, orb, and goes back up.
Yeah, I never took advantage of this particular power as Radigan, unfortunately.
But it's very niche, but in this case it works.
Yeah.
So I'm back to where I am, and I'm going to toss it, well, as far as I can.
As I said, roll it.
Roll it.
It's literally a ball-like flask full of phosphorescent liquid.
Okay, so...
Yep, it rolls and rolls and rolls, and eventually you start to see approximately 40 or 50 feet down the chamber, shimmering colors.
Holy, that's pretty.
And then eventually you hear a little thunk as it hits a wall, and you can see at the end of this passageway is what appears to be a massive, covering the entire 10-foot section of the wall, sort of a skeletal screaming face. And across the front of it, you see these shimmering colors. And currently, all of them are shining. So across you see there is a red, an orange, an yellow, indigo, and a blue one. Ignore the green that is there.
Okay.
That is just part of the map that cannot be taken off. But yeah, currently the green light is not there.
So it's almost the yellow, the Rainbow Bridge, almost.
Almost.
So I say that that's what I described to Eisen. That is what I see at the end of this hallway. It seems to be the end of the hallway.
Very interesting. I'm not sure what to make of that.
Okay, Patrick, is where I'm standing in till the end of this hallway? Is there a space to stand up?
Oh yeah, you can easily stand up in this space.
Oh, I thought it was a small crawl space. Okay, I stand up. I tell Eisen I'm going to walk towards this, but I'm going to be keeping my eye open for any kind of traps along the way as well.
All right, give me an investigation check. Yeah, the floor here is much like the other parts of the cairn that you've been in, really beautifully carved out of the stone. It's a smooth stone floor. It's dusty, and you don't notice any immediate signs of footprints or anything like that. No signs of traps as you start to make your way down the hallway.
I keep relaying everything until I reach the end. It's cleared up to now. I'm moving few steps ahead. Do I do another investigation?
You can if you want. Are you literally checking every 5 feet or so?
I want to be very careful since I'm alone over here, and I don't think anyone would be able to reach here and help me out if anything goes wrong.
All right. Yeah. No sign of traps. If you're checking every 5 feet, keep rolling. Yep. Clear? Yeah, you keep stepping forward, checking the walls, checking the floor. At this point, you do start to notice not traps, but several long sort of scratch marks in the floor.
Really?
Yes.
Do the scratch marks... Are they like scratch marks like just on the surface, or do they look like they were dug deep?
They're not terribly deep. Some of them deeper than others, but none of them are sort of deeper than an inch or so.
I relay that shouting. Well, at this point, yeah, I'm pretty much going to be shouting.
Yeah, you'd have to be shouting for a chance to be heard at all.
Yeah, I shout out to anybody. Assuming Eisen Harris Habub found claw marks on the ground. It's on the ground and the wall, or just the ground?
Just the ground.
Just the ground.
How big are the claw marks? What the distance between the scratches and such?
Nearly an inch. And do the claw marks seem like they're the scratch marks, the claw marks, does it seem like they were how do I describe it? Like they were, which direction there seems to be going to? I don't know if that makes any sense.
With your 20 investigation, I will say it looks as if something had been dragged toward where you climbed out of.
Dragged towards where I came from?
Yeah.
Huh, interesting. Yeah, I relay that again to Eisen. The claw marks seems to indicate that whoever was here, whatever was here, was dragged towards the hole I crawled out through into.
Make sure you don't get dragged out too. That last guy fell pretty far.
All right, as this is going on, what is everybody else doing back down in the main room?
There was some discussion, between Greypaw and Maximilian about just forcing the lid off the sarcophagus, but Chirrup's going to go and light the orange lantern.
All right, Chirrup, yeah, you go, and the lantern has a small hinged panel that you can open and easily fit an orange or a torch in there, and the orange lantern lights up. Again, you can see there's a decorative sort of circle carved into the floor, part of the original floor plan and pattern, mostly covered by dust. Upstairs, Haboob, the orange light in the eye goes out.
I ask, shouting, what are you guys doing down there?
Can Maximilian hear Haboob from where he is?
No, only at this point, Ison.
Do I know what's happened specifically? Just because of angles and such?
I don't know. Are you yelling out or letting anyone else know what you're doing, Chirrup?
Oh, Maximilian and Greypaw know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
looking.
we were talking about it pretty loudly, or Greypaw
Yeah.
was talking pretty
Yeah.
loudly.
We're looking right at her.
Okay, so in that case, then I would know. Like, we just lit the orange torch or the orange lantern.
Okay, because the Rainbow Road that I described here, one of the lights, the orange light, is no longer lit.
Hold up! I wish to try something.
Uh,
I will say to everyone, one moment, and I will take the torch from the indigo lantern, or the lit indigo lantern, and remove it temporarily. Like, just take it back for a few seconds, see if there's any response from Haboob, and if not, put it back.
Yeah, there's no difference to the indigo light, Haboob.
What
Only
about the
Yeah,
what
I
about
just
the arrow?
Yeah, that was pointing to the orange light.
Uh,
Has the arrow changed?
It has not.
Okay.
Damn.
All right, so we're going to go back upstairs to Haboob. So you have seen the orange light wink out, but you hear Ison yell up to watch for the indigo. No change. So right now, there are the 5 lights that are still lit, just no green and no orange.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just writing down the notes over there for myself.
Yep.
Nothing else happened. Only the orange and wait, just a quick question. I just saw the orange light go out right in front of me.
Yep.
But was there any indication of any kind of any sort that there was a green light and it went out the same way the orange did?
Not that you can tell. The green was never lit when you came up here.
It was never lit. Okay. I just
This
yelled
map
back.
maker just had them all here, and I can't cover them up.
Okay, no problem. I just shout back to Eisen. Only the orange light is still is unlit. It's no longer lit here. Nothing else happened.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe
Can
the
I
torch
try this
isn't
one?
enough.
Greypaw's gonna yell out, "Can I try this one, Doc?"
Which one is that?
Green.
The north one.
Go ahead.
I pull the light out.
You pull the torch out. The green light lights up in front of you, Haboob.
Whatever you guys did down there, the green light, there is a green light emanating now.
So we want some to be lit and some to be not.
Maybe we want to snuff out all the lights.
We either want him to have no light or him to have all the light.
Perhaps.
I can see in the dark if that's what you're thinking.
Well, I'm wondering if the key is to either turn all the lights on up there or turn all the lights off up there.
Let me try one. I tell Eisen, before you do anything else, let me try one thing. I reach into my pocket and I pull out a pouch of ball bearings. I pull out one ball bearing and I roll it towards the light source, towards the rainbow bridge, for a lack of a better phrase. Does anything happen to them?
Nope, it just rolls up next to the lit ball that you got from Ison. plinks against the wall at the end.
Okay, so I am going to take 10 feet steps forward.
All right.
10 feet steps.
10 feet. 10. I forgot English.
Taking 10
Okay.
1-foot steps or 2
Uh,
5 feet steps.
Does anything happen?
No, nothing happens.
Interesting. Okay. So I yell back louder back to Eisen. It's like, I took a few more steps forward towards the skull face. Nothing has happened.
I feel like we need to put these out in a specific order. Chirrup is going to whistle for everyone's attention, and mime pulling the torch out of the orange light.
Okay. Maximilian's going to look at Chirrup and then yell back, maybe if we start with the orange and then go
I
from
believe
there.
that would be wrong
Why?
But he's like,
because
ahead.
the previous set of images started with red. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Roy G. Biv, a good
Roy G.
drinking friend of mine.
But this casket is pointed pretty clearly at
At orange, yes.
orange.
So perhaps only the orange light must be out. There are many things we could try.
Well, when he took the green out, it lit back up there. So why don't we just take out all the lights and see if all the lights turn on up there?
Not all
And
the
if that
lights-
doesn't work,
yeah,
They
not
didn't
the
all
lights are
respond.
on.
Yeah, not all of them responded to having the torch being
Oh.
removed or put in. Specifically, the
Now-
one he had didn't. The one by
Yes,
The
but that
indigo
was
did.
also the indigo one, which you are currently carrying. It is not hanging.
So everything else, the orange light is the only light source that is still off. Everything. even
Yes.
the green is on. So these guys have to do the absolute opposite over here.
Do we have the orange lantern?
I've
You
lit
do.
it.
The only lanterns that are not currently hanging are the red one and the indigo one, and you guys have found the indigo one.
Yeah.
So we need to go find the red one. Before we worry about anything else, let's go
Well-
find the red lantern.
let's hang the indigo one.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm at the indigo.
No, you're
Okay.
at the blue.
I'm at the blue. Okay, so indigo would be the next one down. I would ask someone else to do that as I'm still acting
I'll
as
hang it.
messenger.
Yep, I'll go hang it.
All right. Yeah, you walk down to the end of the hall. You hang the indigo one. As soon as you hang it on the hook, the indigo light in front of you, Haboob, turns off.
The indigo light is now no longer lit.
Put a torch in it, right?
There is a torch in it.
Pull the
that's
torch
one-
out.
Pull the torch out.
The light goes back on.
It is back on, and I feel like I'm supposed to have a seizure at this point.
No, it seems everything is working as intended here.
So we turn on all the lights up there.
I believe we should have all the lights on in here, which would turn the lights off up there, which means we need to find the red lantern. Haboob, if you move forward, do you find a red lantern?
I am going to take 10.
Gonna subtly signal at Max to let's get this casket off and see if it's in there.
All right.
All right, so I take a couple of steps forward over here. Do I see
All right.
anything that
As
looks like
you
a lantern?
step here, you hear a click, Haboob.
Oh dear.
And I need you, as that happens, the lights in the eyes as the face kind of animates and grins and snarls at you. Nobody else downstairs knows anything is happening. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, Haboob. And
Just to, is the face actually animating and doing an evil smile thing?
yes.
Shit. What was it? Wisdom save?
Yep, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Please.
All right. you feel a breeze start to slowly sort of blow through the passageway, and your fur starts to wave slightly as these eyes open and the lights are sort of spinning and dancing. It's almost mesmerizing, but you are able to maintain your head as that is happening. Down below, Maximilian, you and Greypaw can easily move the lid of this sarcophagus. And
if he has a silver tongue, I put it in my pocket before they notice.
It does not, but you do notice that on the top of this sarcophagus, the right hand is missing its index finger, which matches up to the marble finger that you found in the wolf den.
Oh, okay. Well, Max will sort of pull that out and just kind of try to fit it back on.
All right.
Back it up.
Greypaw flees. Yeah, nothing happens. It doesn't. It matches that piece, obviously, but it doesn't stick or join to it because it's just two pieces of marble that are resting next to each other.
Okay.
Mending. Does anyone have mending?
I
Don't think so. Let me
have
check.
Cantrips. Is the index finger pointing somewhere? By any chance?
Not specifically, just it's exactly what you can see in the image.
Okay. All right. Well, nothing particularly funny there. All right. Well, I'll just kind of try to keep the thing level so it doesn't roll off, and I'll
Wait, before you push, just gonna make sure there's no latches or anything that might trigger a trap.
That's
Give me an
excellent.
investigation check.
Can do.
You notice no sign of any latches or anything that would trigger a trap. The lid opens easily enough, Maximilian. As it does so, there is an explosion of fire that bursts out of the three sides. So Greypaw, you are safe, but Seymour and Maximilian, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Boo,
then.
wrong side.
We checked for traps.
Yeah, but it was on the inside.
God damn it.
You both take 7 fire damage.
Ow.
Oy vey.
But Seymour,
beard.
you do realize as Maximilian is lifting this, you saw that it swiveled just a little bit. The
Which
entire
swivel?
sort of arrow base of the sarcophagus swiveled. Like the whole,
Yeah, I get you.
like this,
So
like, yeah,
we can turn it like a spinny thing in a board game.
seems like it.
Okay. I look down into the sarcophagus. What do I see in there?
Completely empty.
That's really annoying. All right. So I will prop the lid just sort of on its side so it's not closed. Like I'll sort of turn the lid a bit. And then I'll be like, well, do you want to turn this to point to something?
Well, what are we gonna point it at?
We pointed it at orange, and orange. The orange lantern is lit, right?
Yes.
Okay, and as far as Haboob last reported to us, the orange light in the skull is out.
Correct.
Everyone that is currently lit, the light in the skull is out on.
Okay, what is lit right now in this room?
You have the orange one lit and the indigo one lit, because Greypaw took the
Took the green out. Yeah.
green out.
Okay. Want to point it towards the. Let's point it towards red. See what it does. Yeah.
You attempt to turn it. It absolutely will not give. You strain and strain. It does not turn in that direction.
We turn the
All
other
right.
direction.
Let's point it towards yellow then.
Give me a strength check, please.
Oh dear.
I will assist.
Yeah, you got
Uh,
this,
Alright.
guys. I'm going to step back.
Athletics.
Yep.
13.
Yeah. Easily enough, it moves and clicks over, and as it points towards the yellow lantern, you start to hear a rumbling, and out of the floor rises a narrow cylinder, rises up about 8 feet out of the stone floor, and then you see 2 panels slide open. Meanwhile, Haboob, what are you doing up top?
Trying not to die. So I didn't get affected by whatever was supposed to happen there, right?
Yeah, I mean, the lights are just sort of swirling and dancing. It has not distracted you in any way, but you start, as the face animates, you just start to feel a breeze blow. And, almost the sound of these whispers again that you heard down below.
And is the breeze coming from behind me or from the skull?
From the skull.
Huh. Cool breeze, hot breeze.
Cool breeze. It picks up. Give me an athletics check, please.
Oh no. Oh god. Lucky 30.
You are able to hold your position at this point, but you can feel it starting to get strong enough to push you, as you are a small creature. Your hair is now, your fur is now being blown backwards, and you can feel the wind getting stronger.
Run away.
Okay,
Quiet, you.
God, I wish I had my shoes. Special shoes. Okay, I'm gonna try and dig in I'm already digging in as much as I can. What do I see right now, except for the animated skull? For the lights, what do I see?
The lights are still spinning in the eyes. The skull is animated and kind of grinning. It almost appears like there could be a passageway through it. But with the spinning eyes, it's really hard to tell. So you dig your claws into sort of the wall and the floor. The wind ratchets up again. Give me another athletics check, please.
Not going anywhere.
You do manage to hold your position, but I mean, there is now dirt and debris that is tumbling and whipping around you. Your eyes are, getting filled with whatever dust and sort of sand has been blown off this floor. And what would you like to do? You are holding firm.
I am, and I don't know if my voice at this distance would reach anybody out there, behind me. And because of the wind picking up, I don't know if they still would be able to hear me, but I'm still going to try. I'm going to yell.
Yeah, you try and yell. Your voice is completely drowned out by the wind.
I'm going to make my way forward. I'm going to be very stubborn about this. I'm going to make my way forward.
Give me an athletics check with disadvantage, please.
I am not a clever cat.
Yeah, you lift your claws and start to even try and move forward, and you are blown 30 feet backwards. You tumble and take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you think?
And the wind continues to pick up. What would you like to do?
I am going to quickly move around the corner over here.
Give me an athletics check, as the wind is going to basically pick you up and blow you as soon as you start to try and move.
He hasn't bought it dinner yet.
Somebody stupid, get in my way. Oh wait,
You-
was it disadvantage or just regular?
Just regular, because you're now moving in the direction of the wind. You are picked up and you attempt to get around the corner, but you are blown right back down the shaft of these hanging lanterns. Ison, you see tumbling from above uncontrollably Haboob. Haboob, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage
Oof, that's quite the haboo-boo.
and
Boo.
drop the 40 feet to the ground. Ison, I will give you a chance to intercept the body if you wish.
The body.
Okay.
An unconscious Haboob is now tumbling down.
Okay. Being an
I-
intelligent being and knowing the approximate weight of Haboob and the approximate ability of me to actually be able to catch something, how much would this potentially hurt me if I tried to do this?
It would. You think that you would probably take a fair bit of the brunt of it, which might save Haboob's life.
Okay. I literally do that sort of sigh, step up, close eyes, and arms out.
All right, give me an athletics check, please.
I
You
hope
sure
that-
were, Greypaw. Yep, you
13
are
ain't
able.
bad.
No, you are able to take most of the fall, and you are able to absorb a fair bit. Oh, and that was a nice low set of rolls. So, Ison, you take 4 bludgeoning damage, and Haboob, that is 1 failed death save.
I basically catch and crumple.
Yep.
Because, yeah. That being
You
said,
guys hear the sound of a sack
can
hitting
I
a doctor?
can I make a
Lights
medicine
down
check
that
to
hall right now.
stabilize this undead cat or this dying cat?
Can you
Yeah.
ping? Sorry to interrupt, but I'm in complete darkness again. What happened to my token?
She's back in the tunnel.
Yeah, you're probably on another map.
She's not.
No, did you copy your token before? Because it might have. Because she's got the other token here. If you created a new token and then deleted
Found
it,
it.
is that okay? Never mind.
It must have just taken a while to refresh. There we
So-
are.
So can I try and stabilize him?
Yes. You are stabilized. All right, and then Maximilian restores you to consciousness, Haboob.
Just for the record, I do have spare the dying too.
We both do.
I figured I took medicine proficiency. I'm gonna damn well use it.
We can all spare the dying. Damn it!
Embracing socialist principles.
Obamacare.
And a free press.
Y'all keep getting beaten up in here. I don't know what's
Oh,
wrong with you all.
That was insane up there.
What did you see?
A lot of things. I'm trying to get my head wrapped around that. So I started describing that I saw the skull, the giant skull, and the rainbow lights, and how each light was going off, and I think we all were pretty much on the same page until I got blown up.
Right. Here's a question. You said that there's a cylinder that popped up.
Yes, down the hallway of the yellow lantern.
Okay.
Oh, there! I didn't see it pop up.
Yeah. No. I was gonna go check that out, and then Haboob fell to his. almost death.
Let's do the
All right. Let's
Let's
gather
you
up-
stand behind me.
Yeah. Let's gather everyone here in
and
the
check for traps on it.
center room.
That's actually one of my lower investigation rolls so far.
I will construct a secondary light ball for future necessary purposes.
All right.
I am going to throw up dancing lights as well.
Where?
Just around me for now, because I can direct them wherever they need to go. So I can create up to 4 torch-sized lights within range, and then I can I can move the lights up to 60 feet away from me.
All right.
So I'll just throw them up around me for now, and then send them as needed.
Okay. Let me know whatever direction you want to send them in. So Seymour, with your bullseye lantern, you from 15 feet away, attempt to examine this cylinder that has popped up. You don't notice any traps. It is this stone cylinder that appears to be almost hovering, you would say, but with 2 panels that have slid open. It appears that there is room for one medium-sized creature in there.
So open her up.
Well, it's already open.
Yeah, the doors have slid open.
Oh,
All right, time to
So
draw
it's
straws.
it's like some sort of mine elevator. All right, let's do a better look at it. Let's see how safe this thing looks.
That seems unbelievably dangerous.
Molly, stay behind me.
What for?
Well,
I'm
whatever.
not getting in it. I'm not getting in it, but I am looking around, and I'll look inside for a control panel. Or a
Ducking
switch.
your head inside, no switches, no control panel.
I mean, what if it goes to a capitalist utopia under the sea?
What if it goes to the punch dimension? I don't think it's a good idea to go in there.
No such thing as a capitalist utopia.
Under
Right,
the sea,
but
maybe.
there are pits filled with fire or acid.
All right, let's check out the back, I guess, because we haven't looked at the back of it.
All right. Yeah, you check out the back. It is a beautifully carved stone cylinder. Think of it like a, almost like a pill capsule. And the, circular decorative floor cap rests on top of it. But yeah, just seems to be a almost singular piece of stone that has been carved.
So it's a open platform.
Not even a platform. Think of it like an elevator. Like it's
It's a turbo lift. Maybe
I
yeah,
it's
step
think of
on
it like you step inside.
Yes.
The doors immediately slide shut, and the rest of you watch this stone capsule slowly drift down, and the circular cover plate seals itself back up.
I really wish he didn't do that.
Seems like a really bad idea.
So we get a new doctor?
I suppose.
I guess we should try and get her out. Max, could you try and flip the thing around? Maybe move it back one and then back to here, see if it pops back up?
I don't think it moves counterclockwise.
You're stronger than that, aren't you? You're stronger than some tomb and some machine, right?
It might stop moving counterclockwise that way. Let's try moving it back.
Okay, I will.
All right. While this discussion is going on, I will move. Come on.
So while you're waiting for that to load, quick question: where I fell down, I saw a skeleton over there.
You
Yep.
did right here.
And am I able to tell what kind of a creature it was?
Ison had already done a medicine check on it. It appears to be a smallish humanoid, many broken bones.
And
But
Like it fell down the shaft.
yes,
Oh my god! It says Haboob on this necklace. It's you from the future.
And does its fingers look like damaged? I mean, I mean, obviously from the fall, but the point I'm trying to make is, does it look like it matched the scratches that I saw upstairs, up there?
Give me an investigation check.
I'm wondering what I see beyond what
Ooh, nice.
it looks like I see.
Yeah. You do not think they matched what was there. So, Ison, after a few seconds, this capsule settles very gently. The doors slide open, and you find yourself in a small room where the walls are covered in bas-relief images, similar to the slender figure on the sarcophagus lid. But there's nearly a dozen of these androgynous, hairless humanoids standing in various poses of deference, almost as if they're paying homage to you. Many extend their hands in adoration, their faces awash in adulation. Several of these statues lack hands, arms, heads, or anything else easily hacked off by long absent tomb robbers. And about 15 feet to the south of you, a dark passage extends from an elaborately carved arch, but only a little of this hallway is visible as a large stone block obscures most of the passageway in front of you.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is conjure up my third trinket, which is going to be a little sound box that I will record in. I am in one piece. I've entered into a small chamber. Come after me if you can, and I will set it down in the base of this elevator before stepping off.
Yeah, you step off, the doors close behind you, and you can hear it sort of rumble and start heading back up. And you notice on the wall just beside you is in fact what appears to be a small switch or call button, you think.
Ooh.
All right, so those of you in the main chamber, are you going to turn the sarcophagus?
We're gonna try and turn it back, right? See if we can turn it back and back again.
Yeah, I was trying to turn it back counterclockwise towards orange.
Yeah, you find as much as you strain, it simply does not move in that direction.
So we have to
bring it all the way around.
All right. So,
and as you are straining and trying to get it to move in the other direction, the floor cap raises.
Hold up.
The doors open. You do not see Dr. Ison inside. You do see a small...
It's basically the size of an Altoids tin.
Yeah, so you see a small tin.
Light. Oh, it's up. I'll reach in and pick it up without... Oh, mage hand it out. Mage hand it out.
Easy enough to do.
And as soon as you touch it, it emits in a 10-foot radius my voice telling you that I'm perfectly fine. I entered into a chamber, and I hope that you would come after me if you're able.
She says go this way.
Okay.
I yell to the rest of the party.
Leave the sarcophagus. We're going down the strange raising and lowering platform.
It's an elevator.
Sure.
You know what an elevator is.
All right.
Do we know what an elevator is?
We work in a mining town. We know what an elevator is.
Yeah. So only one medium creature can fit in at a time. Two of the small creatures, so Chirrup and Haboob, could fit in together. Everybody else, it will take a few rounds, but each of you are able to step in. The doors close and lower you down.
This is not nearly big enough.
Just squeeze and think small thoughts. You'll be fine.
Oh, I have no light. It's all dark.
However, it
tokens
is
down still.
Absolutely dark in here. The strange
Give them a second.
darkness of this place.
It's like your soul.
My soul is a bright and shining light.
It's
I
like
see
some of you.
myself.
It's like some of you don't have dark vision.
Yes, it's
Patrick,
amazing.
I have 10 feet of blind sight.
And I got a lantern.
Let
My
me
dancing lights
grab
are
your
still out.
token. Yep.
How long do my dancing lights last anyway?
Don't know, but
Up to 1 minute.
that's a cantrip, isn't it?
It is.
Oh yeah, so I'm just it only
It's
lasts for a
real
minute, so
bad though.
I'm just gonna keep spamming it.
Dancing lights last up to 1 minute.
Yeah.
They're really small. They're like 5-foot radius things
Yeah, but
of
they
like
can be
dim light.
but
Better
they can
than
be
nothing.
broken down into 4 light sources, or it can be
Yeah, the
converted
4
to
light
one.
sources are like 5 feet.
Yeah, yeah. The 4 light sources are basically useless, other than just going, here's a light, there's a light, everywhere's a light. But together, they basically form a torch.
And they have to be within 10 feet of each other, or 20 feet of each other.
20
So
feet.
pretty much we have portable disco lights here.
All right. I don't know why your dancing lights is not working on this level.
Because dancing is a sin.
No, because
That's
normally
why
I can
always
just drag a torch on. There we go.
My God, it's beautiful.
All right, so find yourselves in this small chamber with all of these bas-relief figures on the wall that appear to be, in these deferential poses or paying sort of homage to all of you. And you can see several of the, again, the hands, arms, and things that could easily have been hacked or broken off have clearly been taken. And then there is this massive stone block obscuring most of the passage in front of you. You can just sort of peer over the top of it and see a darkened hallway that extends for, beyond 60 to 70 feet. And there appear to be small alcoves down off to the side as you peer over top of this rock.
Okay. I will step forward and try to
Yep.
give it
And
a
you
test.
can see there is a niche in the ceiling that is now empty that matches up to the size of this massive stone block.
Do I see any mechanism that might lift this block, like a rope or tracks or something?
Nope.
I see two.
Yeah, you're the mechanism, Max. All right, lawman, let's do this.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't think you could lift it, but you could probably topple it to one side.
All right.
I would say. So yeah, give me an athletics check.
What? By the
Okay.
way, what is Grey Paw's athletics score?
Mine is also 5 until I hit level 5, and it jumps up to like 9.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. Let's do this. 18.
Doesn't move.
Jesus. All right.
Does my 25-pound mage hand help?
It does not. You can give me another attempt if you wish. Spit on your hands, sort of push
Spit
it
on
to
my
the
hands.
side.
Rub them
Yep.
together.
One of the smaller characters might be able to squeeze through the top of it as well, you think.
Yeah, maybe we don't need to topple that onto them, though. That's what I would
Careful,
call
Voltaire.
a last resort.
All right. I will do it this time.
All right. If only there was someone who could inspire us with the power of communism, perhaps.
God damn it!
Or guidance.
I did.
I
I
was
said
like-
guidance. Can everyone hear
yeah.
me?
No.
No.
Okay.
I heard you.
Sorry. Then roll a guidance, Maximilian.
Yeah, I said guidance.
Oh, yeah. No, we didn't hear you at all.
Hit at least a 2. I feel like it's going to be 20.
It's saying, there, 22.
Yeah, with Molly's guidance and showing you how to just sort of, just move it that way. Make sure you get the good leverage. Don't lift with your back, Grey Paw. You are able to heft this stone block up on its side and shove it to the north, which is currently to your character's right, so the left side over here. As you do so, you see a pressure plate underneath it click and rise back into place
God
as gas bursts out of the mouths of these stone figures on the walls. I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Jesus.
I ain't choking.
Patrick.
Wow.
And then Chirrup.
Wow.
Chirrup, you take 3 poison damage and are poisoned.
Are you okay, little
Yep.
guy?
Chirrup is just like hacking and coughing and spluttering.
Oh, was I outside the range?
Nope, you need to give me a save as well.
I did. It's there. So is Cheer Up our canary in the coal mine then?
Yes.
Pretty much.
There. I unfortunately don't have all the necessary divine. No way. I can't cure poison, can I?
You might be able to with. I think that costs 5 hit points.
That I'm pretty sure that's disease. Let me read this.
Yeah, I think you're looking for lesser restoration, which we
Yeah.
do not have access to yet.
And 5 hit points from my pool of healing the cure of 1 disease or neutralize 1 poison. Unfortunately, I have none left. Otherwise, I would be spending it on you.
Chirrup's little bird tongue is just hanging out the side of his beak right now.
Oh, there, little Kenku. I'm trying to.
So you can see after about 50 feet, this 10-foot wide hallway widens out into a larger space. In front of you are 6 alcoves to either side, and they are all sort of curious carvings that seem to represent a stirring tempest cover the walls of this passageway. And in each alcove, you see another one of these androgynous humanoid figures. Each of them have their hands cupped out in front of them. And each of them stand roughly about 7 feet tall, much like the one on top of the sarcophagus lid.
In case you need to be told, those are probably trapped.
Yes. So I'm going to step forward as far as I dare, not between them. And I'm going to look at both of these. And I sort of wave Molly over and I say, have you seen anything in any... these appear to be religious to me. Have you seen any religious iconography like this?
Well, religion is the opiate of the masses, but I will use my intelligence to deduce.
Oh, I was hoping for a assist on a religion score.
I will definitely guide you, however.
Maybe you should assist her.
Maybe I should assist her. Well,
So you get the 20.
I don't know that you can assist on knowledge checks.
Nope. Yeah, no, you do not pick up anything about what sort of religion this could be. You do notice, Maximilian... actually, you don't, but Greypaw, you notice there is a faint wind sort of playing in and around this passageway, but it's difficult to tell where it's coming from.
I will let the party know, and I will ask Mr. Passive Perception over here if he wants to come take a look, take a feel.
Yep, I will come up and check so we're pretty certain this is safe here. So I'm going to
I
check.
didn't say that.
I said pretty certain because you stepped on the one next to it. All right, let's check in between the 2 statues using Mage Hand to push around, but it's only 5 feet, so I shouldn't have any disadvantage to see anything.
Sorry, what are you trying to push around?
I'm looking for traps, but I'm going to use the Mage Hand to kind of poke around where if I think something might be a trigger or something. Not setting it off, but just looking for using the Mage Hand.
Use your Mage Hand, sort of dust and brush the floor clean in front of you. Yeah, no sign of traps. Though you do notice the dust you sort of brush off the floor kind of swirls up and sort of in between these sort of cupped hands of these figures, you can see it kind of swirls and eddies, and that's where the strange sort of breeze in the hallway comes from. You get the
Alright,
sense
I
that
spread
like
that.
these cupped hands, are producing like a gust of air.
Alright, next thing we should try, get behind the rock. Or we just huck something in between them.
Okay, I will squeeze into the back here.
I'm gonna take full cover behind, because the rock is what, like 3 feet thick kind of thing, or 5 feet thick?
Yep.
So
It is now out of the way. There is basically just a pressure plate on the floor in front of you.
Oh, okay, so the rock isn't like lying down there in the middle of the hallway anymore. It's
No,
like,
it was shoved aside basically in front of where Greypaw is right now.
Oh, okay. So then I'm gonna take shit. You guys didn't leave me any cover. I'm gonna huck a rock down the thing and dive over here to the side.
All right. How far are you? Are you just trying to throw it in front of these two statues? How far are you throwing
Yeah,
something
I'll
down?
aim for there. I'm not gonna like try and set them all off in one go. If there's something
you
there.
throw a rock and kind of skips down the hallway. No effect.
Okay. In that case, then I'm going to step here, and basically we've discovered that like the breeze is coming from between these cupped hands.
Yes.
So I'm going to duck down,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to hold my hand up in the space under their hands. Do I feel a breeze?
Not under the hands, no.
Okay. I'm going to grab onto the alcove, and I'm going to move my hand slowly up in front of the cupped hands.
Yeah, you feel you feel this breeze of air sort of swirling, and it kind of pushes your hand upwards.
Okay, so do I feel like this breeze would be strong enough to bodily lift me as it's blowing?
No.
Okay.
No.
So we don't know anything about the people who built this. Do we know if it's like a culture that works?
Seymour had a vague idea that it was possibly like he recognized an ancient symbol, but couldn't recognize anything more than it was a person's name. But I mean, clearly this is a burial tomb of some sort. And, they are humanoid figures, but nothing here sort of gives away any sort of religious connotation.
Okay.
You can give me a history check if you want.
Okay.
I did.
Okay, I'm gonna need it. Oh, hey, hold up. Awesome. I did my thesis on these guys, which is strange because I don't remember going to university.
You don't know precisely what these are, but you get the sense that they might be some sort of elemental air. If it's not a religion, either being of some sort.
Okay, so the 7 foot tall figures themselves might be some sort of creatures of air, and air is clearly being piped through their through the statue out through the hands, but they're cupped hands. So I'm gonna take a copper piece. I'm gonna put it in the cupped hands.
It floats.
Ooh, I watch it for a second.
I mean, it floats. It stays on the breeze. Doesn't even necessarily spin. It floats and holds steady.
Okay. I am then going to put a copper piece in the other one.
It floats as well.
Okay.
They all float down here.
Ooh, excellent. All right. I'm going to step between them.
That happens.
I'm guessing that I feel a little bit of a breeze here, but
very, very slight. I mean, it's not like there's a wind sort of whipping around, but and with the copper pieces in the sort of cupped hands, it is I wouldn't say focusing, but diminishing. So you can still feel this sort of very, very faint breeze come through, but with the copper pieces floating, it's lessened in this area. You get the sense that having something in the cupped hands reduces it.
Okay. I will wave everyone forward and inform them of this. And can I get a trap check for down the hallway before I go to the next set?
Trap
Yep.
check in aisle 2, please.
And
Can I have a guidance
Guidance.
just to see what we can do? There we go. 28.
Yeah, no sign of any traps on the floor or walls that you can
Oh,
see.
sorry.
Seymour.
I move up behind him to do it. I don't do it from way back there.
You'd have to move up in front of him if you're going to check the floor in front of him.
Okay, as we'll keep moving forward. Do you want me to do a couple checks?
I'm gonna join Seymour and also help with the investigations.
two more copper pieces.
All right. Well, you shouldn't have been able to see that. None of you saw or recognized any of that.
Saw what?
Exactly.
It's fine. Two more copper pieces.
Yeah, they float.
Oh, excellent.
All right, we'll
Forward
check
in-
for traps. Yeah,
in-
well, I'll move up next to him, and
Yeah, in tandem with these guys.
there we go.
Yeah. Continues on.
Continues on. Two more.
Yeah. Copper pieces continue to float. No sign of traps at all.
Okay.
Seymour, you do notice the temperature is dropping as you get closer to the end of this hallway.
Is anybody else getting cold?
I'm wearing very heavy armor. I'm
This tabaxi's fur protects from the cold.
constantly baking in this thing.
It's getting cold down here.
All right.
All right, how about you take a look around that corner? I don't think there's any traps in front of us
Something to
right
watch.
now.
I could see.
Oh, I see light.
Well,
Yes.
I'm assuming that Chirrup will move her dancing lights down. So as you step into this, colder and colder area, you can see this dull gray stone pillar reaches from floor to ceiling in the middle of this large chamber, and halls extend off to the left and to the right. And yeah, that is what you can see from this point.
Okay. I'm going to step out. And I just discovered that I can't see a fucking thing.
I can move up with the light.
I'll move my lights down further as needed.
That
All right. And as the rest of you step in, it is getting colder and colder. You can all sort of feel it now. And Chirrup, as you are the last one down the hallway, as you pass in between these two statues, feel a tentacle reach out, and you take 6 bludgeoning and 4 piercing damage,
I'm out.
and are immediately just sort of pulled across to the floor. And Chirrup.
I'm out. I'm unconscious. Like my lights
Yep.
go out. Like yeah.
And then Ison, that is a 17 to hit you for 5 bludgeoning and 1 piercing damage, as well as another tentacle
I'm out.
lashes out.
God damn it.
Molly, you see just your 2 party members behind you slump down to the ground.
Molly, did you bore them to death with your socialism?
Not now.
And Seymour, you notice a small creature just sort of skittering across the ceiling. It's time to roll initiative, everybody, please.
Should the unconscious ones roll as well?
Yes.
Yes.
You'll-
That saves.
Oh God.
Wow, crap.
It would help if I had my character clicked.
Wow, the unconscious ones rolled exactly the same.
All right. Oh, I don't see Chirrup.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm wrong. I got 22.16. She got a 21.
21. All right. Yeah. So first up is Ison. Give me a death saving throw, please. That is a success. Molly.
Okay, so do I do Chirp or do I do Ison? I believe Ison has spared the dying, so I should do Ison first. So I will cast Healing Word on Ison. Can I still see the little tentacle monster?
Nope, it beat your passive perception. Actually, what is your passive perception? It's not listed under your name.
Good question.
Yeah, you should update that.
I
Yeah.
should update that. 15.
Nope, you do not see it.
So even though it's already attacked, I still don't see it.
You do not. It was hidden, and only Seymour's passive perception was good enough to catch it.
I'm just going to do Cure Wounds then. On Ison. Ison!
All right.
Rise in
Any
solidarity and heal Chirrup.
Any movement, any bonus actions, Molly?
That thing attacked them. That's it.
All right. Chirrup, death saving throw, please.
I'm gonna whisper this. I want to be a mystery.
All right, we're supposed to whisper.
All right then.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah.
The rest of you watch as Chirrup, falls to the ground, and then the eyes open and kind of coughs. And what do you want to
20?
do on your turn, Chirrup?
Nice.
God,
Nice.
I got a nat frickin' 20.
And
what
inspiration
can I
for
do?
remembering to whisper it.
Oh, thank you. Yay! I'm gonna try and GTFO. What do I need to do for that?
Well, you are currently prone, so you can stand up for half your movement and then move as you see fit.
I will do that. And yeah, so I'm up and I'm going to scamper over Ison and under Molly's petticoats.
All right, as you do so, the rest of you see a tentacle lash out of the darkness. That is a non-natural 20 for 7 bludgeoning and 1 piercing damage.
I forgot to disengage.
And you are grappled and restrained.
I'm unconscious again.
Yep.
Oh my god, I forgot to disengage. Oh my god. Could I
You might
even
have been a little
disengaged?
panicked.
Yeah, you could have disengaged.
Okay. Fuck's sakes. What a waste of a nat 20.
I don't know. I thought it was good. You went down, but you got this jolt of adrenaline to get away, but you didn't quite make it, and it pulled you back.
Yeah, and the rest of you see coming down from the ceiling, just and sort of snaking across to be just kind of right above Chirrup at this point, and its tentacle just sort of wraps around her neck and tightens. That is 1 failed death save, but it's 10 feet away, so it's not 2. And then its tentacle will lash back out at Ison, its second one.
Is this
that is a
ranged attack or
natural-
melee?
Ranged attack, and that is a natural 1.
Woohoo! Roll it on the dirty 4.
Do enemies get the critical fumble table too?
We hadn't discussed that.
It's
I
only
think they
fair.
should. Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
you guys are the ones who wanted it. All right. Done. And so it is still hanging on to Chirrup, but it is currently stuck up against the ceiling. That takes us to Seymour.
All right. This hasn't worked well in the past, but bonus action.
Oh, hang on. Are dancing lights concentration?
Yep.
Yeah. No, as soon as I went down the first time.
Yes.
I think
Yes,
it
they
is.
are.
Shit.
I still got the light up. And yes, as I cast my cone of light out from my lantern, I'm gonna hex the choker, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna hex the choker, and I'm gonna blast him. Let's hope we do better than every other time I've tried this. Oof.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
All right, I think that's it.
So what stat are you hexing?
Oh, it's a choker. Shit. I don't remember what Choker's good one is, so I'm going to assume Dex because he's no strength. Let's try and take his damage down.
All right.
Except
That's
it,
not
it
how
just
it
gives
works.
him
Is it?
it just gives him disadvantage on strength-based ability checks.
We have
I
a
am o-
grappler
I
right
am
here.
okay with this.
He could be Dexy.
Yeah,
You
but it could
never
help.
know it.
One or the other.
Yeah, we did strength. I have no idea. My character has no idea, so I went with strength.
It is grappling. Dexy things don't tend to grapple. Graypaw's turn.
It is Graypaw's turn.
Patrick, I would like to rage.
You may rage.
I'm gonna run right here. And I'm just gonna I can't grapple it and attack it this turn, so I am just gonna try and I'm gonna try I'm gonna smack it. I'm just gonna smack it.
All right.
Next turn I'll be able to punch it and then also grapple it. So 16 to hit.
16 just hits as you reach up and sort of crack it against the ceiling. That is 7 bludgeoning damage.
Look at that damage roll. Even my damage rolls are bad.
How do you put Roll20 in dice jail?
I don't know. And then I'm going to move another 5 feet just to give one Mr. Justice better access.
All right.
Hooray.
That takes us to Haboob.
So Chirp is still out, right?
Yes, and
Yes.
with a tentacle wrapped around their neck, and you can hear it sort of tightening.
I would like to move towards the tentacle and stab it and try to get Chirp free.
All right, roll an attack. You will get sneak attack as Graypaw is engaged with it.
We hadn't announced that yet, Patrick.
Everybody sees the ring on your finger.
Oy vey.
Ooh, yeah, you go to stab with your rapier, and I mean, this horrendous sort of narrow little creature just slips to the side, and you stab nothing but air.
Harsh. And that's it for me.
Out of the way.
Okay, oh, hold up. Calculating the distance I move.
Yeah, you see Max just running in a straight line towards you.
I am going to, again, move out of the way as far as I can. That's as far as I can move, and that's it.
All right.
Yeah, Max is just gonna run in a straight line. Now I could do a breath weapon, but instead I'm going to attempt hope against all hope. I'm going to got a tentacle wrapped up around Chirrup, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going for the tentacle.
That is a hit for 9 slashing damage, and you manage to cut right through, and there is just sort of this spray of fluid, and this creature goes into shock and falls from the ceiling. That is more than enough to take it down.
Okay. I
should not have raged.
I was gonna pour some radiant damage into that thing, but okay. Good. No, that's all right. Some things are worth getting angry over. And then I'm gonna attend to Chirrup and just sort of call everyone around and be like, okay, well, we have to do something about this.
Spare the dying.
All right, Dr. Eisen, it is your turn.
I am going to attempt to stabilize Chirp.
Medicine check, please.
That is a 13.
That is enough to stabilize.
Thank you.
It doesn't put you up, it just makes you not die.
Yep.
That's all I care about.
With that, you are out of combat.
Oh, I thought I was going to turn around with my lantern into the face of a xenomorph.
We're already fighting xenomorphs. Okay.
So you still have an unconscious Chirrup at your feet. What is everyone wanting to do?
All right. I have a question.
Barbecue sauce?
It's a bit premature for that.
Bad Garfield.
When is the other team supposed to come here?
A couple of days.
I'm going to suggest that we head back up and make camp.
Now, Patrick, can
They're
we
the
see
dying.
this light
All
here?
Well, that is from your.
No, I mean,
Lantern.
if you look like, because the ground is kind of looks like it's lit on the map versus the hallway. I just thought
It's a
that
different.
yellow.
If
It's a different. It's a
texture.
different. It's a different color. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
light. It appears to be, and it's cold. It just appears to be, sort of a mold or a growth that is across the floor.
Oh, okay, and is that a toilet?
It is
can't tell.
not.
I think I have to go a little bit closer to look before we
would
run
have to.
away.
Everybody stop going forward into this dungeon.
I'm
please.
just looking around the corner. I'm not actually going anywhere out farther than this. Okay. It looks like it's a workshop.
Yep, appears to be a workshop of some sort, and you can see there is what appears to almost be a little bit of light emanating in that room, but just the faintest sort of light. But yeah, it looks like work tables, some spinning wheels that you can see, and what appears to be a small black stone atop this red, looks like a metallic table or cabinet of some sort.
Okay, I kind of licked my lips at that, so I think that tells you what my character might do. Let me turn around. Okay. Fuck it. Quick as a whistle. I'm gonna run in, grab it, and run out.
Seymour, come back.
As soon as you step here,
Okay.
spores explode out of this freezing cold black mold around you.
I
Give
was
me a
warned.
Constitution saving throw, please.
I was warned.
Are you speed running, killing your character, Ian?
We'll see.
So let's see. With your movement, you'd have ended your movement about there.
I still have another at least 10 to 15 feet, right? I got to go back and count where I was. Let's see. I was right here at the corner, so 5, 10, 15. So there's 20. I can grab it from there. Actually, I could probably grab it.
You can attempt to grab it. You attempt to grab it, and it doesn't come off easily. And you do see, as you grab it, it turns to a small sort of brownish creature in your hand, and is incredibly heavy. And as these spores envelop you, you take 18 necrotic damage.
Don't say you're dead.
There's
no.
nothing you can do. There's
That-
nothing.
That wouldn't outright kill me, right? Because that would put
Nope.
I'm at 8. So yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god. All right. Lights.
As soon
Everyone.
as he started running, Great
you're-
Paw's on his way.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Your hit point maximum is reduced by the same amount.
Oh no, he did.
That
Oh,
will
I'm dead.
outright kill you.
That outright kills me.
Are you?
Dead.
Down here in the
Outside of
corner.
our light radius.
He ran away from us.
Okay. No.
grabbed
No.
something
No.
in
No,
the-
no.
I
Molly's
grabbed
just
Molly.
there as camera.
I
Molly's
grabbed
just
Molly,
there as
okay.
camera.
I
I'm
start-
just camera.
Jesus,
So the
Ian.
rest of you see, there is a spilled sort of lantern on the ground and a frozen corpse of Seymour
Session 3, Ian.
I
with
start
what appears to
throwing-
be some sort of small brown, almost like mud or stone creature, sort of standing or looking over him on top of this sort of red cabinet, and it sort of looks at all of you, and in this, I don't know if, in this deep, gravelly sort of, sounds like rocks grinding together, speaks to you.
Speaks to us?
Looks like it is talking to you as you are sort of staring at Seymour's corpse, because it can just barely see any of you as you are kind of around the corner. I mean, you hear this if none of you are looking, but yeah, you can see Seymour's frozen corpse and these spores still lingering in the air in this space.
Seymour, rise up in solidarity. How are we going to defeat the bourgeoisie?
Is it you said it's speaking to us.
It appeared to be. I mean, yeah, it as you are there, you can see it sort of peeking out, and
I'm holding my shield up.
I think Seymour would have been the only one who could have understood it.
Yep.
I can only understand writing, not verbal stuff.
Well, you
Okay.
can't understand anything now.
Is it speaking Goblin?
It is not.
Infernal?
Nope.
It's
Celestial?
almost certainly
Nope.
primordial.
Yeah, it appears to be some sort of small, you would think like an earth elemental or something like that. Like it appears to be a small mud or stone creature.
Okay. As Eisen is coming up behind us, I physically grab her and I shove her back up the hallway, and I just start pushing people back out the door.
We have to get Seymour.
No, we
Seymour
don't.
is dead. Let's
Who's
go.
gonna keep my drinks cold?
None
I
of
need
the
it.
rest of you will die. Go.
I'm
To
still
get his
KO,
body.
right?
He's
I
No,
will
we're-
pick up Chirp. I think
Yeah,
I can
Chirp
at least
is still
carry you.
unconscious.
Just checking.
All right, yeah. You can easily enough make it back to the stone elevator. It takes you back up to the main chamber.
I've got a torch, by the way. I didn't need it earlier because he had the thing, but I would have had a torch from up top.
Oh, you would have grabbed it from the...
I have plenty of torches on me.
Yeah.
Would have let a new one.
Yeah.
So that we wouldn't have been in total darkness on the way back.
All right. I basically start hustling people out of here. Like we're leaving.
Could I get a character sheet and I'll start putting in my backup character?
Will do.
Orksy Jones.
God damn it, Ian.
Session 3, Ian. You made it to session 3 before
We
Hey,
got his body. There should be someone that could resurrect him.
Will
That was so tempting.
you have 500 gold to pay for that. Because I don't.
that's not coming out of my pocket, that's for sure. Yeah.
Don't you sell the press?
But we could sell the press.
Oh, I had such a nice thing for your character with that too, Ian.
Ah. Oh well.
Session fucking 3.
Session 3.
It was tempting.
On
I
the,
play
count,
with the character.
on the count of 3, everybody say that. Session fucking 3.
3.
Hey guys, did you know we're playing session 3?
You know, it's easy to die in session 3 when you shove your head into brown mold.
All right. With that, let's take a 5-minute bathroom break. I will move you guys back to your house, and we will pick up there in a few minutes.
Oh shit, should I just bring back cranberry sauce?
Oh, I don't think we left the ruins.
Oh, that's 10 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, we're heading back to the house, and we're just like trying to figure out what the fuck to do now.
Brown mold.
Man, I'm
that was
really looking forward to this. The guy who's about to knock on our door in 5 minutes.
Yep. And the guy who's gonna jump straight into the next obvious trap. It's gonna be
Okay,
great.
here's the strategy. We keep having Ian make new characters.
Yes, and he'll be basically our trap finder.
He'll
We'll
be
send him
cannon. He'll just make cannon fodder over and over again.
Seymour number 478.
Well, I was thinking I could just do his brother 3 more.
That would be his like third brother.
Yeah, no, that'd be
Guys,
the third one. You need
We're
to
creating
see more,
we're creating a Kenny over here.
which is just see more
No.
with an E.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
this is the plot. Oh God, what's the name of the movie?
Did it have Tom Cruise?
No, it's about Dungeons and Dragons.
The Knights of Badassdom?
No,
The Gamers?
The Gamers. That's it. Yes, specifically The Gamers 2.
I didn't see that one. All right. So Yeah, level 2 characters. We're not resurrecting shit.
Nope.
No, I don't expect you to.
We don't have 500 gold to resurrect them anyway.
Even if we did, I don't expect you to.
We couldn't.
mean, we're
we
just
could
gonna
if we
burn the
sold
press
house.
down.
We couldn't afford a diamond. I don't think.
Yeah, okay. Good stuff.
One more time, session fucking 3.
Session fucking 3. Um,
I'm gonna be doing that for the next 15 minutes. I hope that doesn't piss off everyone. 15 minutes is too long. 5 minutes.
I think I might come back as Dandelion.
Yeah, another. No, this is a one-barred group, man. Cool. If you want to go back at Dandelion.
Sorry, say again? I'm trying to grab the baby.
Oh, I was just gonna say this is a one-barred group, but I was just joking.
How many hit points did you have total? Like max hit points before that?
15.
So wait, with the necrotic, it went down to 8, and that's where you got.
no,
further.
it reduces your max hit points
Oh,
Yeah.
by
that's
that.
why.
So that's well
Okay.
below 0. That is
Okay.
absolutely death. There is no coming back from that.
Permanent.
Actually, and like, I think Revivify wouldn't save you there because your max hit points is still 0. You would need like one of the higher level ones that cures afflictions.
Patrick,
Yes.
would Revivify have saved Ian?
No, because he is dead.
Well, Revivify brings you back from
Oh, that's
death,
from the dead.
but it doesn't specify it in conditions. I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's possible.
All right. Do I want to do Druid or Fighter?
I'd say the Druids, because nobody knows who they were or what they were doing.
Is that actually a thing? I don't recall that.
That's from Spinal Tap. This is
Oh, right. Now I remember.
There is a druid circle from not too far outside of Diamond Lake.
Because I have a default fighter I was thinking would be fun. It's basically just Casey Jones, but he's an orc. Kicked out of every athletics club in Neverwinter. He just wants to play sports so badly.
What's a Casey Jones?
Oh no,
No, you're not doing that.
No, don't do that to us.
Shame on you, Brendan. Put on your cap and go in the corner.
But like, actually, what's a Casey Jones?
It's from Ninja Turtles. It's the guy who used all the sporting equipment as weapons. So I'm basically going to be
a gladiator.
You mean Sportsmaster from Young Justice?
No.
He's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it.
He's doing a thing. He's doing.
I know he's doing a thing.
I actually don't know who Casey Jones is. I'm gonna be honest.
Casey Jones is an interesting character depending upon the version of the character you look at. In the comic books, he's interesting until marital issues with April. In the movies, he's basically a walking cliche that is literally there in one part to set up a joke about cricket. And then in the 1989 television series, he's a one-off character that doesn't even have a line, yet he had an action figure. And then in the 2003, he was actually a decent character.
So he's Boba Fett.
He's doing it again.
No, he's not Boba Fett.
Mom, Dad, Brendan's doing it again.
No, that's not that bit. Like,
No,
he's a character who's cool but doesn't say anything.
No. In the first place, he wasn't even cool. He was literally a background character for 3 seconds in the first animated series. In the movies, he was a supporting character.
No, he was
that got replaced by a pizza salesman.
I seem to remember that in the 80s cartoon, which I watched as a tiny child, he was a character.
He was in 2, maybe 3 episodes, but after
He wasn't
that,
a major character, but he was a character.
I mean, he made a bit of appearance in the 2000. Was it 3 or 2004?
In the 1987 animated series, he's a crazed vigilante with a dirty, hairy persona that goes after all sorts of criminals. He never takes off his mask, and not even once when going undercover in a business suit.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wrong. He appears in 5 episodes of the series. He does not play a role as essential as his comic book counterpart. And he doesn't have a friendship with Raphael or a relationship with April. He doesn't even encounter her until season 5.
Yeah, in the movie, he was like basically the like tertiary supporting character. He's like the other human character, and then no fooling in this 80s or early 90s like kids movie just commits cold-blooded murder.
Oh yeah. No, they knock Shredder off the building into a garbage truck, and he just goes, "Oh, whoops," and turns it on.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
didn't the original Shredder die the same way?
In the comic book,
Yeah.
yes, he fell into one that was not activated by Casey Jones.
Yeah, but it was literally the first episode, the first issue. The turtles kick his ass off the building into
and kill him. Yeah,
and it killed. I mean, the fall plus the the fall killed him, but the TV series, the animated series, and the 2013 or was it 2014? They literally did the same thing. A teenager who is basically 15 years old, he did the whoops thing. Shredder fell into a trash compactor. He pulled the switch and he goes, "What?"
I
Yeah,
was
but-
equal parts horrified and elated at that scene in the movie. I was like, "Oh my god, they're killing Shredder!" Yes, they're killing Shredder.
And then it turns out that Shredder just lived because they needed to make a sequel.
I mean,
Mhm.
honestly, who are they going to bring back after Shredder?
So the
That
rest of
actually
you,
upset me.
Back in
Yes.
the back in the
yeah, well, I'll just say the rest of you, you can rest, in this house. It's easy enough to still gather some wood, light a fire in the fireplace after cleaning it out. You still have rations and things like that, so you can get your long rest in and recover.
Right. I'm gonna. We're about
Now?
how far out of town are we? We're
About 25 minutes.
25 minutes on foot, presumably.
Yeah, on foot.
Can we do a quick? Sorry, you go ahead.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I have time to like run back to the garrison because
You guys can't hear me,
Sure.
right?
we can hear you now.
now
We can hear you. Yeah, you guys, it is, you guys went in the morning, so it is now, I would say, early afternoon. You still have the rest of the day. So yeah, so you can go back to the garrison. You would know that, there is a cleric there that does healing. There's also the cleric in town, but they're the ones that literally like flagellate themselves and are very extreme
Those
in their
guys are
beliefs.
extreme even for me, yes.
Yeah, but they do, they offer healing, and they offer healing for, half the usual cost if you are a member of the church.
And
Well,
are you a
same.
member of the church, Maximilian?
Not of the one in town, no.
Oh.
He'd be a member at the one of the garrison.
Yes. Now, unfortunately, I also would recognize that the garrison would probably also want to charge me the 300 gold or whatever it is.
That would be for yourself. For somebody else,
Might be more.
yeah.
Yeah. That's not going to help. Okay.
We're not bringing him back. There's no way. We don't have the capital.
We can.
No.
We can. We will find the. See, this is why we must have a social cleric system.
Maximilian is kind of like
How
don't
about
know.
we
not
find?
happy looking at this sort of talk. You see, you just like maybe the side of his head twitches a little bit.
Yeah, and when you get back to the garrison, you do notice that at the end of your bed, somebody has made a sign and stuck it to the foot of your bed that now reads "Flumpfamilion."
Question, Patrick.
I am
What
not-
about What about the Emporium or even the Thieves Guild? Once you guys wake Chirp up, would he be able to go to them and try and get the capital to bring Seymour back?
I want to point
Like, I'll go
out,
to the.
in universe, we've known each other for like 2 days.
No,
Yeah.
no, you've
Maybe
known each
3.
other for a while before this because you're all part of this exploration club.
Yeah.
So this is just the first real adventure you'd gone on.
Like, I don't want to go to the Emporium
Monteron
first.
will. Yeah, the Emporium, nobody there has the funding for it. I would roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Because like my thing, like if the Emporium doesn't have it, I was going to try and be like, "Hey, you help bring back this report." Like I'm going to mime it and chirp it as best I can, but I mean, like you're going to have a reporter in your pocket. Might be good.
Yeah. So this first one is this is
Oh,
for.
Discord, sorry.
That's fine. This is for, as you're asking around the Emporium, and you ask around. Nobody there really has that kind of money, but the Shaggoth does give you a potion of healing, and he just says, "You take care in these explorations. I have been out and done great things, and I don't need this anymore. I won it in a craps game the other day. I wish I could help your friend."
Chirp is pleasantly surprised and will squeak a little thank you.
Yeah. When
now,
I go
Monteron. First up, give me an investigation check just to track him down.
Aww.
Yeah, you look around for the hunts. You leave a note telling him that you want to get in touch, but yeah, you can't find him immediately.
Can I leave a... wait, I wouldn't know that, what she's doing.
Nope, she went off and did this on her own. So sorry, Maximilian, back to you.
Yeah, I don't have as much hope that I'm going to be able to get Seymour back. And I'm still kind of processing that I've just lost a friend of mine. And the probably the first thing that Maximilian, I will get used to this. First thing that Maximilian would want to do is see if he could, like, I don't know, arrange like a service, or like, who do you notify in something like this? Like, basically, I'm just going back to the garrison. It's like, who do I notify? How do I handle this?
You have to go to his family.
Who's his family?
Oh yeah, and the cost of raised dead for spellcasting services is 1,250 gold pieces.
How much is it? So how much is
Oh.
this printer worth?
Not that.
I mean, currently, it as a printing press. I mean, you would need this to continue operating the press itself, Molly.
No, but she and Seymour grew up together, and if it means selling the printer for now so that he could be raised,
You
then
would have
she's gonna
to
do
send.
it.
Yeah, you would have to send someone to Waterdeep that would probably be able to do that, or one of the mine managers. But I would say, I mean, of the mine managers, which one would you want to approach?
Which one is the less douchey?
They're all douchey.
None of them.
Oh, Seymour
Believe
gave
me.
you a bit of dirt on which were those 2 mine managers? I wrote it down, but I'm holding it a baby, so if somebody can.
Wait. Yes, I have it in my bio. Dowerstone was run out of Greymere for collapsing a mine on striking workers. We could blackmail him.
Or there were the 2 mine managers that were seen hand in hand in like the Forbidden Love type situation.
I actually wrote that
If
down.
you want to
somewhere.
go blackmail a mine manager, I don't think Seymour is the only one we're going to be burying.
but
Yes.
Look,
let's
sometimes people die.
let's see if we can, I don't know, approaching that workshop that he died in seems foolhardy. Let's see if we can, I don't know, pick up a grappling. Oh my god, the world's biggest orc is here.
here.
What?
Never mind. He was just like huge for a second, just because the token was like massive.
Ah,
I'm still
I
in the
can't see
cavern.
anything. Brendan, what do you think of two grapplers?
I think that's hilarious.
All right.
Grappling competition.
Just
So if
try
you
and
refresh
build-
Molly, you should be in the house.
Try and build a completely different
I am in
build
the
than me,
house.
though.
I'm doing fighter, the one with all the different actions and the
The Rune
superiority
Knight?
thing.
Battle
The
Master.
Battle Master.
Battle Master. And I'm gonna do unarmed fighter, so I can do the D8 with my double Kirk fist.
It's good stuff.
I
I
will say you really need to find a way to get advantage on athletics checks.
Yeah. But all right, so we're gonna have Orksy Jones, who is actually a team player. He just gets very, very, very into team sports.
Excellent. So yeah, Max is going to suggest that we I don't know, maybe pick up like a grappling hook or something so that we can maybe try to get him out of there, fish him out of there.
One of you can also give me a nature check if you can try and figure out what to do with the mold.
I have a guidance in for whoever does it.
I will take that.
I even have nature.
-1. So
I want to point out we just lost our 19 passive perception character.
Yeah, our perception
Yeah.
guy, who was
No.
really good.
Ison, you know that cold kills brown mold, and absolutely not to use fire or heat around it.
Wasn't it cold there?
It
Yeah,
absolutely
because it was drawing in all the heat.
Is there a charge action in 5e?
No.
No.
So there's no way I can be like a linebacker type thing where I get a bonus for charging someone.
That's a feat.
Minotaurs.
Yeah,
There
but
is
it's a really
there is
bad.
a challenger.
It's a really bad
Idiots.
feat.
I just had an idea. We should go talk to Alliston. See if maybe he can either front us a gold or knows what to, or can maybe have a word in with those flagellating monks. I don't know.
We probably don't have enough money to pay even them, but even then,
Yeah, Alliston is definitely. He will talk with you, and he is excited by the broken bits of black, sort of glass or stone that you found from that arcane instrument by the front entry. And when you. You can describe some of the symbols, but it was actually Seymour that wrote them down. So he will say, if you write those down, I can do some research. But I will do what I can right now.
Alliston, do you have any sort of, maybe a wand or something that we could borrow? Something that does a lot of freezing damage to kill a brown mold.
Killed Seymour.
I have a question.
He says, I can do up a scroll for you. I don't have any wands necessarily.
Yes, Greypaw?
The brown mold, Doc. The brown mold. Was that the creature? Because there was also a creature associated with it.
Two different things, it seemed. I mean, you saw there were these spores of brown mold that were in the air, and I will say as, you saw Seymour's body hit the ground. I mean, the mold sort of spread as his lantern broke, and some of the fire and heat in it seeped out into the mold itself. So it looked like it was even spreading a little bit.
We better retrieve him. Maybe the drawings might be worth something. We can maybe give him a proper burial, but we do need to get Seymour back.
Alliston will also say it sounds like those lanterns might be worth something as well.
Yes, probably. I don't think we're done with them yet, though.
No, but when you are, and it certainly would prevent the Waterdavian explorers from getting anywhere.
Yes. All right.
I actually thought about taking one with us, like doing something to stop them from getting any further into the tomb than we did.
Well, you know the red one is still missing.
Yeah.
And the torch in the green one is a magical ever-burning torch as well.
Oh, excellent.
So you'd know the other ones would have burnt out by now, but yeah, that's why the green one was still lit.
All right. Let me pull up some player's handbook here. Because I want to grab a... This is not the one
Well, why don't we call it for the night? It's already 9:30, and you guys can make some plans through the week, and Ian can definitely get his new character up and running.
Okay.
So we'll end the stream, but we can stay online, and you guys can figure out what you want to do.
Okay.
Cool.
I will
One-
end it. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Kane Phoenix, and thank you, Spencer, for watching today. Have a nice night, everyone. Bye-bye.
One down.
So